Now, you're originally, you say from
Israel.
From Israel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, what you just said is that the Israelis love them.
Yes.
I mean, they're naming streets off of them and
yeah.
stadiums.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
sports teams are being named
Yeah,
after them,
after
right?
them.
They had signs that make Israel great again.
The signs there, it says in here that Trump made Israel great again.
Right. Now, here's the disconnect.
Yes.
This is what a lot of people wonder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, it seems like the American Jews.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll answer that question.
Right?
Because I'm one of them. All right.
I'll tell you what.
No, let me answer.
I just want to
Yeah.
tell you. I have the same question. Okay? And I
I'll
have no
answer
answer.
that question.
Maybe he have it.
So I grew up an American Jew on Long Island where, I'd say probably 95% were Democrats
Right.
who would vote for whoever the Democrat candidate was. They couldn't even name the Republican
Right.
candidate. And, the American Jews are traditionally liberals for social causes and all of that.
Right.
Which was great when Roosevelt was the president, But we're in a different world now.
Right.
And we have different threats. All right? And it's a completely different world. And a lot of the American Jews still haven't woken up to that we're in a different world. You got the Jews in Israel who have woken up because they're living in a
war zone.
They're living in a rough neighborhood, where in every direction they have guns and missiles pointed at them. The American Jews are living in places like Long Island in a very comfortable situation, and they're still stuck in the
So you
mentality.
think it's just normalcy bias?
No, I think it's just the habit because their parents voted Democrat, their grandparents voted Democrat, because what was important to them was there was no state of Israel until 1948.
But wouldn't they, let's
right?
say, feel at least somewhat good about, the capital being moved to Jerusalem?
Yes, yes.
I mean, that's a big deal.
Yes.
I mean, even, all the presidents, wouldn't they feel at least good about that?
You know what? Some of them will say. Some will just say it's a provocation.
And some of them will take it. I believe. I don't have the facts about it, but I believe that today, this era, a lot of Jews, they do vote for Donald Trump. They do believe in his way, but they are afraid of the society they are around.
They're afraid to admit it.
To admit it, so they're quiet. They don't say anything. Those the silent one that they talk about, there's a lot of them not even Jews. Other white men, and that they
You know what?
usually.
There were a lot of people in Middle America also who the polls got wrong.
Oh, yeah.
The polls all predicted
because they
that Trump was
didn't
going to
wanna
lose.
say-
Well, they did like you did. Oh, yeah, I vote for him. Wink, wink.
Yeah, that's it. And a lot of them.
Sure, I'll vote for Hillary.
They call
And they
the
went,
silent one. They don't want to admit it because once you say Donald Trump, they curse you. They call you a racist. They do it. Whatever you say, they're gonna make you bad. So you're just quiet. You don't say anything.
Yeah.
I think over time it will change.
It changed.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, obviously, I attract a lot of like-minded people, so I speak to a lot of Jewish people that are,
Yes.
And look, it's really people, the Jewish people as a whole, have always been more attuned with the political theater than Americans or almost any other culture.
Right.
I mean, you have to be. You have to be.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of free, independent thinkers also among the Jews because they're educated.
That's right.
Which will,
That's right.
spur individuals that break away from the groupthink mentality that I think you would,
But look at
explain.
That's right. Again, I think it's a matter of time. I think it's a matter of time before it changes.
Yeah.
Again, it's the habit, and the Jews have always been social activists for social causes and whatever they might be. And I think that's driving it. But look,
and
Trump
I wanted
is not
to make a point also about this. I am not 100% Republican. I do not agree with a lot of things with the Republicans, but I 100% 100% agree with everything what he says. You understand? I mean, he makes the other
Well,
ones,
he's not a Republican.
Yes, he should have run as independent.
Well, no, he couldn't have done it because then it would have been a Ross Perot kind of deal.
Yes,
and he would have gotten in. He would have split the votes.
That's right.
And split the votes.
True. And anyway, so I do not like a lot. I do not like that he agree with some of that I don't like, but I can't make happy everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's just not. You see, that's an intelligent, of course, view to take.
That's it.
But you're right. He's not a conservative, and he's not even a Republican. He was just very good at he found a niche where he could run and where he could win. And he got pissed, like you say there, at all of the other candidates that weren't doing anything, and he said, "Listen, I got to do it myself."
As we all did. I mean, the anger is what got him in. We were tired of the same old bull, not being listened to, and of course the two-tier justice system, watching them get away with things.
He should change it. I don't understand why he cannot fire the.
Well, here's what I'm thinking on this.
This guy, as you say, should go.
Well, I'm not even so sure about this. Here's what I think they're doing. Because it's been building up, and a lot's been coming out lately. They're going to wait for the IG report to come out.
Yes.
And because we've only seen about maybe at the most 5% of the real corruption. So what we've seen is pretty devastating already. So 95%. So when the IG report comes out, it's going to back up everything else that was already been said and give us more meat. That's when I think, hopefully, because I don't think Donald Trump would keep him in there. I think he's playing possum. And when the IG report, it's going to give him ammunition to go ahead and start calling investigations, getting it just before the November elections, going into the November elections. So this will be, so it's theater. You remember, politics is theater. And timing.
Exactly.
And now they said that in September it's going to come out, the report.
Again, that's perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
So, I mean, it's like the boom, and then indictments, big lot of, even the mainstream media won't be able to ignore the kind of corruption. And
Yes. What now the number one corruption?
What we have to look out for now is the desperation of the powers that be, and then producing a false flag, creating another incident of some kind that will take our attention away. I mean, and they're capable of anything. They can, I mean, they can pull another false flag like 9/11 for crying out loud. We don't know. The deep state is deep.
Very deep. Very deep. And they should, and I used to love George W. Bush. And today I says, oh my God, look where he's standing now. It's insane. He didn't even call the government of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu and all of them to congratulate him of moving the embassy.
All of the charlatans are coming to light.
He's distancing himself.
He distanced himself from everything. Why?
Because he's part of that same deep state.
Part of the establishment Republican
now
party.
That I got smarter and know more, I says, wow.
Do you guys ever listen to InfoWars at all? I highly recommend listening to these guys. You know these guys are tainted because they work for corporations.
Yes.
This man will not take corporate money, and he sells his own products. So he's independent to the max. He will talk about things that are taboo here. He will bring up the subjects we bring up
and talk about it.
And have excellent guests on, and highly recommend them.
Thank you so much. Nice talking
my pleasure.
We continue our trip. We are leaving tomorrow, so we just came for 2 days.
Well, thank you for your commentary, because a lot of people want. Well, I was wondering why you don't see the American Jews as enthusiastic about Donald Trump as you see the Israel. The people in Israel.
I think it's a matter of time again, and I believe many of them see it as a provocation. And that it's why do it now? Why is it necessary now? Why don't you finish being nice, negotiating nicely,
but they don't
of course has done
that
nothing.
You can be nice when you're dealing in the Middle
part of the
East.
world.
That part of the world, there is no nice, only power talk.
Exactly.
Only
they respect
if you're
power.
strong and powerful.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
otherwise, we are finished. And that's what he's doing. And they ring in, playing games and answering, but they know they are dead.
Yeah.
They are dead.
Look what he just did with Kim Jong-un. I mean, you know, no, we're not going to have the meeting. Please don't leave me.
With South Korea.
I think it'll happen in the end.
Of course it will happen.
Well, with our spirit and our backing, he'll get there. Because you just keep on backing him. That's all we can do.
I will, definitely. Nice talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Bye-bye.